Part 4, creativity, creative disposition. A disposition is a state of mind that predisposes one to think or act in certain ways. There are states of mind that predisposes people to act creatively, to think creatively. Now, the growth psychologists, Rogers, Maslow, May, said that creativity is the highest state an individual can achieve. We don't achieve this, by the way, by going back to the basics, by focusing on standardized tests. This inhibits this higher state. This inhibits creativity. Carl Rogers defined these dispositions as necessary for creativity, an openness to experience. You are willing to consider all ideas. You are free from psychological defenses. You don't bring your preconceived judgment as to what should be and shouldn't be. Internal locus of control. You don't depend on the good thinking and approval of others. You are the ultimate judge of your creative work, of your problem solving. What you believe is good, a good product in performance, is more important than what other people. This childlike ability to toy with elements and concepts, to consider alternatives. This childlike, willing to play. Now, E. Paul Torrance described these 5 traits. A delight in deep thinking, and as part of that you have a tolerance of ambiguity. It's called embracing contraries. Things do not need to be black and white. Things that aren't defined right now, you're willing to hold on to them. And number 2, a tolerance of mistakes. Too much editing, too much time spent trying to get it just right inhibits this ability to create and go beyond. We want to encourage our students, our people, yourself, to make mistakes. If you have never failed, you haven't tried enough things. A love of one's work, having discovered, as Joseph Campbell describes it, as your bliss, your passion. That's why we need to create a lot of different experiences, have a curriculum that's wide and varied, so students can experiment with a lot of different things, a lot of types of thinking, so that they can find their interest, their passion. Having a curriculum that is too well defined limits the possibilities. If you define explicitly what must be, you eliminate what might be. Highly creative people are clear and purposeful. They have task commitment. They are willing to stay. They have a clear purpose, and they are purposeful. They are willing to persevere, fortitude, task commitment. They are able to focus on the creation of a product or performance. And number 5, they are comfortable being different. A certain level of self-esteem is needed, but they don't need to be validated by others. They are comfortable with being a minority of one. In part 4, looking at creative dispositions, and this is not the final word on the subject by any means.